Hey guys, how's it going? Lately I've felt that my photography is a little on the boring side, and I needed to do something to really turn up the heat. I don't mean that figuratively, I mean that very literally. My photography is usually room temperature, so I decided, let's heat up this film, we're gonna stick it in the oven, we're gonna find out what happens when you bake your film. Okay, people? So, let's get our cooking on, get our baking on, and I'm gonna show you what happens to film when you stick it in the oven. A while ago I had a thought, what happens if you microwave film? And after a quick Google search, I realized that I was not the only one with this question. There's an article on lomography where they show some examples of what happens when you bake your film. It turns out it's not a good idea to microwave your film, nor your camera for that matter. So actually, yeah, let's not bake the camera. So you might be asking yourself, why am I baking this film? And that's a very good question. The answer to that is, well, I just wanted to do an experiment. Also, I was curious to see if baking the film would have similar results to shooting expired film. Typically, you should store your color film in a cool, dry place, and that's going to prevent the film from its characteristics changing, and it's going to keep the film good. So if you store your film in a hot car during the summer, or even just in your house where it might be warm, your film's going to expire more quickly. So by sticking it in the oven, we're just speeding that process up and sort of doing a rapid expiration of the film. After baking my film for about 7 minutes, at the lowest setting my oven would go, the film was still in great condition. I was maybe expecting the plastic to be maybe a little melted or something, but it was fine and ready to shoot. So I went down to the beach near my house and decided to shoot the Portra 400 first. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some of these faux expired film photos. Now to me, the colors definitely look a little more muted, a little softer, a lot less contrast. Portra is known for already sort of having a softer, more neutral color palette and not a very intense contrast. But to me, it looks like this characteristic is, I guess, embellished just a little bit more now that the film has been heated up. There's definitely not a huge difference in the colors, but I did notice that the white balance is definitely a little bit cooler now. There's definitely a blue tint happening in some of these photos. So just a little information on what I'm shooting with in this video. I'm shooting on my Mamiya 645 Pro TL medium format camera. This is a great medium format camera system. That lens right there is the Mamiya 210mm f4 lens. It's a great cheap telephoto lens. I believe this shot is with the Mamiya 55mm 2.8 lens. And that shot right there, I believe, is with my Mamiya 80mm 2.8 lens. Now this next shot is a shot of my friend Christopher, who helped film this episode, and he's wearing the I Don't Fuck With the Megapixels Film Photography Club t-shirt, which is for sale, by the way, and you can buy one by clicking on the link in the description below. Now for the last two rolls of film, I'm just going to go through these really quickly, and you can get an idea of what these look like baked in the oven. This is Kodak Ektar that you're looking at now. And this next set of photos is the Fujifilm Pro 400H, push to one stop. So not only is it baked in the oven, it's also pushed to one stop. And the contrast is insane on these photos. Well, that's it. This definitely might be one of my dumbest videos ever made. Anyways, thanks for sticking around. Overall, I have to say that maybe it's not worth the effort to bake your film. The results weren't that different enough for me to get really excited. And maybe it's worth investigating a little more. Maybe I can bake it at a higher temperature or for a longer period of time to get some wacky, weird colors or some, I don't know, just unexpected results. But the photos that I got back weren't super exciting. They looked a little different, which was cool, but personally, I would just prefer to shoot the film as it's intended to be shot, and so I don't think I'll be baking any more film anytime soon. But if you decide to try it and you get some cool results, I'd love to see it, and you can share those photos at filmphotography.club. You can create your own user account and share your photos there, and if you do upload your own photos, I'll feature them in an upcoming video. I'd love to do that. Also, we have giveaways and photo contests, so head over to the website and learn how to enter. I have a Canon autofocus 35mm camera that I am ready to give away for the next photo contest. And so yeah, check it out. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, and see you in the next video.